Hi, so Fagade here, Enterprise Experts, 30-day video challenge, day 10. I got someone intruding on my videos. Can you imagine? This is what happens when you're trying to shoot a video from a location where it's not your regular space. But hey, it's not important. Most important is that it's getting done. And yeah. So what are we talking about today? Today I'm going to be talking about planning. How do you plan a business to ensure that you get to your goals? So in most cases, planning starts from the point of view of having goals in mind. And when you have goals in mind, it's easier to work towards them. The classic story about if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. So at the core of every vision lies a plan to execute and ensure that you get to the promised land. If you haven't been on our channel before, please by all means, please subscribe to all of our platforms. We're on YouTube, we're on Instagram, we're also on Facebook. In particular, I'll be grateful if you could join our Facebook group where you get access to exclusive information as a member of that group. Like I said yesterday, we spoke about processes and business processes and how they can be valuable to helping your business grow. So today, we're going to go back to basics a little bit, and we want to talk about the value of business planning. Unfortunately, the length of these videos is such that I have to make them short, and I can't really cover everything in these short videos. I'm just going to give you like an overview, and then down the line perhaps we can share a lot more detail of different aspects of business planning. I'm just going to talk about business planning as a principle overall today. Now, so where do I start? So for me, business planning begins from the head, i.e. the conceptualization, the idea that you want to sort of get into. So for me, if for instance you want to start a food business, you're thinking to yourself, what sort of income do I want to earn in 5 years, 10 years, 6 years, whatever time scale you want to put there, right? And then you cannot walk backwards and think, okay, fine, if I'm going to aim to earn £1 million at the end of 5 years, it will probably take me 3 years of planning and execution from that early stage growth to mid stage, at the point where I begin to achieve my goals. So in order to earn £1 million every year, ideally it means you're earning about, I don't know, if you divide £1 million by 12 months, probably around 900 or so thousand pounds, £90,000 a month would be your earnings, and that would give you an indication of what you need to do in terms of monthly earnings to achieve your goals. But again, what product are you going to be selling? Where are you going to be selling products to? How big is the market? Who are the people you're going to be contacting? Are you creating a product from scratch? Is it something that's already in the marketplace? If it's something that's already in the marketplace, how do you differentiate yourself from the others? What sort of price points are you coming into? What sort of marketing strategy have you got to put all that into place? What sort of opportunities are there in the market? At what point do you want to do business to business, as in supplying other businesses to your services, or are you going to be working with consumers, in which case it is B2C, a business to consumers? So those are the kind of questions that you want to address at the stage of writing down your plan. And then you think you need to write down a plan. When you write down a plan, it sort of makes everything real, And one of the keys about writing down plans is your forecast. You need to have a forecast that tells you how your money is going to come in and when you have to make payments. When do you start to make sales? As you know, when businesses start from scratch, I mean, chances are they don't make any money for the first 3 to 6 months. They're already spending money. So you need to account for that in your cash flow. And when you create a budget and cash flow, it tells you at what points you would need to have money coming in, and at what points you would need to make payments, so you can see where the shortfalls are going to be in your cash flow. And when you have shortfalls, you have to plan, how do you pay for these shortfalls? Are you going to have a loan? Are you going to have investors come in? Or are you going to have equity people who want to invest in your business and grant you equity? Or you might even qualify for grants, depending on which part of the world your business is in, and what sort of services or facilities are available for you in your country of operation. And also, you also want to look at your marketing strategy. How are you going to market? What are channels are you going to distribute from? Are you going to be online? Are you going to sell online? Are you going to have shops? Are you going to have people who are going to pick up stuff from your premises? I.e., your distribution channels must be solid, right? And also, you also want to think, are you going to be on social media? How are you going to sell those goods? Do you deliver to people, or do people come and pick up from you, or do people just order online and then they have their stuff delivered? How are your orders processed? These are the kind of things that I spoke about yesterday. So you can look at my video yesterday where it tells you a little bit more about processes, and those are the kind of things you want to sort of include in your planning. And then, as much as possible, you want to sort of look at your customer experience from end to end, as in, when the customer encounters your business, what do they experience? How do you make them feel from end to end? How do you make them come back and want to buy more from you? So those are elements you also want to include in your business planning. How are you going to fund your business? Where's the money going to come from? Are you going to get loans from relatives? Are you going to get a bank loan? Do you have savings of yours that you want to put into it? Or are you going to have equity investors in your business that would support your business in day one? And then if you have investors or financing, how are you going to repay that money? So all of those elements must be included in your planning. So of course you'd always put in elements to do with contingencies, things that you didn't even plan for. If your plans go awry, how are you going to cope? Are you going to have income coming in from other sources, or are you doing this full time? In which case, you need to pay yourself a salary. How much salary are you going to pay yourself? And can your business afford to pay you salaries? At what point are you going to employ staff? And if so, how much are you going to pay your staff? How many staff are you going to get in the first place? So you need to sort of know who your key hires are going to be. So these are the sort of things you want to sort of think about in much more detail by the time your plan comes to fruition. If you found this useful, please leave your comments below, and let's hear from you. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, by all means click on the subscribe button and share with people you think will benefit from this as well. So G Fagade here, Enterprise Expert, checking out on day 10 of our 30-day video challenge. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. God bless you. Take care. Bye now.